Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here. It's a little later than I usually film, so sun's gone down and the light might be not ideal, but the boyfriend went out to celebrate a friend's birthday, so I thought I'd get a little bit of craft with me filming time in. I'm going to be vending at a steampunk event. Not till spring of next year, but I have a couple of events close together in the spring, so I'm already looking ahead at kind of what I'm doing to be ready for those events. One of the things that sold pretty well for me at the crafters convention was these little notebooks, and they're super easy and quick and fun to make. So I thought I'd do some of those in steampunk themes for the event in April. And I started kind of looking at making some of my own designs. I've been sort of working on some steampunk designs. They're more challenging because they tend to need to be busier, and but I put together this kind of cute little design pretty quickly. Like for the notebooks, I don't charge a lot for them, so I don't want to put a ton of work into them. If I can use the designs for other things, then that's great. You know, it's fine. I recoup the time, but these are kind of their own particular setup. So anyway, I put this together as a potential cover. I think it might be a little bit wider than I would like it to be, and I might adjust that. But I like it. I've been putting just some kind of one quickie piece on the fronts too. I don't know how well that's going to work with this design. This guy, maybe if yeah, this could be cool. This could be really cool. I left my cutter across the way. Here's what we're gonna do. Well, actually, never mind. I'm not even gonna use the cutter. I'm gonna fuzzy cut him out. This is from my Steampunk Alice paper pack, and the Steampunk Alice envelope journal that I made before the crafters convention did sell, but I don't think the lady who bought it really knew anything about it or understood it. She bought it as a gift for somebody in her life who has pink hair. I suggested that it might be a good option for someone with pink hair. But I think at the Steampunk Festival, it's a good thing to bet on as a good seller. So I'm gonna use those paper packs like crazy. And just try to sell the heck out of them. So that I would, because somebody did also ask. I have the big Steampunk RoboCat, which is a Stamperia design. I don't know. That still doesn't. I don't love it. And somebody asked if I had that in a kind of different format than I have it on a big hardcover journal, which is expensive. So I'm going to use that guy in some different ways to envelope journal at least one, maybe a couple I probably wouldn't put him on a small notebook because that's just not, I know he's kind of a big seller. And it's just not worth it for me. Maybe we can fussy cut somebody else that doesn't have that kind of big. The Mad Hatter running around. Or maybe just even one of these watches. I need my full page of these guys. These guys won't really work. Those cards. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that'll work. Alice. Maybe these guys? I think these guys are a little big. If I put like 3 of these, or I put them up here, it's gonna be strange. What about this guy? The world is yours to explore. I kind of like that. I wish this guy was just a little smaller. Vintage travel. Yeah, because no matter what I have to, no matter what I do, no matter what I put on there, it's going to end up kind of covering this guy up a little bit. This is kind of cool. Maybe if I move him up and over, don't center him, that bothers me. OCD. I could put him like this. Follow y'all star. These are kind of ugly. I've been trying to use these. I have all of these die cuts from a Stamperia kit. They don't work very well. That one though, I think that's good. I think we'll do that. This way. I have an envelope journal with this guy on it, Sir Vagabond is his name, who's been kind of hanging out for a while, and he gets some favorites, but he doesn't get a lot of attention. He gets kind of lost in favor of other splashier designs like the Steampunk Sea Witch. She sold at the craft fair as well, but she was getting lots and lots of love in the Etsy shop before that. So we'll put him on the front. That's pretty good. I like it. Where is my favorite tack? All right. So you can see, actually make sure I'm on camera here. You can see one of my little crafting hacks here. When I was prepping for the craft fair and just like making stuff like crazy, my boyfriend was helping inking things, and I had forgotten that I bought a 2-pack. I actually have 2 of these guys, but I didn't remember that. And so I was looking for a way to create another inker, basically. So I glued one of these pads for the salvaged patina to my glue bottle. And it works pretty well. It's pretty handy. So if you're in a pinch and you need an inker, that's a way you can do it. This guy at home here. Fabri-Tac, you're so gooey. All right, so these guys are super simple. Just need some papers. I think this is actually a little bigger than I intended it to be, so hopefully this paper's already cut properly to fit. Yeah, look at that. And I did 10 pages. Let's also put some of these book papers in here. Change it up a little. got 3, 4, 5. Ooh. I don't really have a lot of, oh, here we go. I've got more printed out that I intended to use for this. I just haven't folded them yet, and yeah, they're good size. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what have we got? 2 printed, 2 of these. I should really put a doily in here, but the doilies are more of a pain in the ass, quite honestly. Got a bunch of various kinds of things that were intended for other things, and I just screwed them up in one way or another. And I don't like to measure. I don't know if you guys have realized that about me now, but I really prefer to just, slice things off. Sometimes it doesn't work out for me, but I've just come to accept that that's the kind of crafter that I need to be. Do things the way I enjoy them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I'm just wishing I had a little bit more variety of things to put in here. I don't know what these book pages. I think they came in some pack that I bought. 1, 2, 3, 8. I need 2 more. This guy is cute. There's no way. When I cut him in half, he's gonna be messed up. What I can do is cut him this way. It's gonna be kind of dumb, but that's all right. That's 9. Should I put another? Oh, well, open my paper drawer. Let's find out. How about one of these? Are they too big? Just as is. It needs a little bit of a trim on each side. It'll be here, and it'll be here. That should make him fit. Yeah, pretty good. All right, let's actually put him on the outside because it's kind of bigger than the others. A book page, balloons, and this pretty guy. Printed, some other short guy, no, tea dyed, coffee dyed. Now a little one, printed, and another little one, and our last coffee dyed. That I like. Okay, so we've got a little. I kept calling these gatherings of pages signatures, which is what they're called when they're printed with text. in a book, and people ask me what's a signature at the craft fair, and I just don't even think about the fact that people don't know book terminology like that. And you know, I just have to think about these kinds of things that I learned so long ago, and remember to explain them to people or talk about them in a way that people understand. All right, so I got my bookbinding needle and my waxed linen thread, and I am going to clip my pages in. I have these very, very cool little binder clips that actually on these they will work. On my bigger books they don't really work as well because they're too small, too short. I need it to hold things down and longer. So I'm gonna do a quick, easy pamphlet stitch on this guy. So I just need 3 holes, 1 in the middle and 2 close to the ends, wherever the heck I feel like it. And it should be, oops, well, that's not very good. Oh well, that's the way it goes. All right, so we're starting in the middle, pamphlet stitch. I've been sewing the envelope journals, which I'm doing with 5 holes. So I just need a second to think about pamphlet stitch. So you can go either top or bottom. First, coming in through here, all the way, nice and tight, and then go all the way down to the other hole and come in, back through this hole. Try not to go through the previous thread. Here's what I would like for this to come over here. Huh. Master. There we go. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Make that nice and good. I don't love this color of thread, especially against that, but maybe somebody will find it fun. Can't always predict what other people are gonna snap up. So there we go. Little envelope done. You know the thing I need too. So what I do with these to give them a nice presentation too is, I think this is actually already cut to the proper size. Give them a nice tie up with some twine. Like this, and then add a cute little charm. And for these steampunk guys, I think I've got a lot of keys in here, and I think those are gonna be my go-tos. But actually, I need to get some more. I don't know. I've got a lot of cool keys though. These silver ones won't really work for these steampunk ones, I don't think. How about that guy? He's cute. And then I just use one of these little doohickey guys. Put them on here. That's your small notebook. Cutie. Great, 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 great stocking stuffers. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys.